Today I wanted to share a little haul of casual vintage pieces from Freddies of Pinewood. I love dressing vintage, but sometimes I want to feel more casual and not dressed up, and these pieces from Freddies really kind of hit that for me. So the first piece I am going to be talking about is the piece that I have on right now. It is a denim pencil skirt. I ordered the size 24. I did need to shift the button a little bit. The waistband itself fits really well now that I've shifted the button, but it was pretty tight. It was definitely a very tight 12 inches across when I first received it. So that's something to keep in mind. I really love the way that it fits. The fabric feels heavy, but not too heavy. The stitching is really nice. And this is actually the long length version. I wouldn't have originally picked out the long, but that was all that they had left in my size, and I'm actually really happy with where it hits on my leg. This one I would pair with this denim jacket here. This is the Norma Jean Jacket, as well as with little sweaters, cardigans, and I would pair it with like little camisoles as well. So this is their pencil skirt. I might end up taking in or changing the buckle back. I don't love the actual buckle itself. I feel like it just draws too much attention, and I will always wear things with a belt, so I don't like the stacked look of the belt above the buckle. So I might just take the buckle piece off and just keep this strip of extra fabric running across, because that's going to be easier than me taking out the entire cinch waist. I won't need to cinch that piece in. It is skin tight as it is, so that's the only thing that I might change there. The next piece that I ordered are these Ranch Girl jeans. I have been absolutely in love with wearing them. So if you've seen any of my other content before on Instagram, I wear the classics all the time. So the Ranch Girls are a little bit different. They are a lighter weight denim, 8 ounces instead of their usual weight. I'll put that in here. And they have a little bit of a lower crotch, at least it feels to me, but they're really comfortable to move in. They are super lightweight, so great for summer or kind of like change of seasons where the classics might feel a little bit too warm. So I absolutely love these. I style them in so many different ways, and I have been rolling them up. So this was a really great piece for me. I also ordered the size 24. I tried them on when I was in the middle of my period, and I thought that maybe they would be a little bit too tight, but now that my body's gone back to normal, I don't think I have to change where the snap is. Maybe eventually I'll try to put a second snap in there just to extend the waist a tiny bit, but they're pretty comfortable. The next piece that I ordered was the rodeo jacket in the beige denim. I ordered a medium in this. My shoulders are actually fairly wide for my frame, and I don't like it when jackets are tight across my shoulders. I like to be able to move, and I just like my jackets a little bit larger. So I did order the medium, and I'm happy that I did. It fits me really, really well. I like where it hits on me. It's comfortable. The stitching on the inside is more finished than the Norma Jean jacket that I received from Freddies. So I like to roll my cuffs, and in the Norma one, it looks kind of unfinished. You can see right here, but the rodeo jean jacket, it is finished on the insides, which I am happier about. I like the beige because I find that I wear denim all the time. I wear dark blue denim, all of the indigos, all the blues, and sometimes it's nice to have a bit of a contrasting color to pair with all of the blues that I wear. So I think that this looks really beautiful with a white blue combo, or when you're wearing green or wearing reds. I also tend to wear a lot of reds, and I like this styled with red as well. So very happy with that purchase, and that one comes, I believe, in a couple of other colors, definitely in green, maybe in red as well, and then in a blue denim. So I might end up buying a second color in that style. The next piece that I got is this Terry top, and it is kind of an ode to Marilyn Monroe. I don't have a ton of very casual vintage tops, which is something I'm trying to work on. Most of the pieces, or most of the tops that I have, are more of like that blouse style, that button down. And even when I'm trying to be casual, sometimes a blouse feels a little bit too fancy. So I like that this one has the zip, and then the terry cloth just makes it feel really casual. I ordered a larger size in this one as well, mostly because they were just out of the other sizes. I ordered a large, and again, I'm happy that I did. I probably could have done a medium if that was in stock, but the large is totally fine. I like to be comfortable in my shirts. I don't like them skin tight. I don't like things touching my armpits, so the large was great. All of my measurements are listed in the description so that if you're somewhere similar to me or whatever, you can kind of gauge it off of that. So love this for summer, love for winter, love for really any season because it can be layered, but this one has been really nice. The last piece that I got are these shorts in the beige denim. I believe these are a version of the classic shorts, but they are cut differently. And it did say that it was cut differently on the website, but I didn't realize how differently that they were cut. So I might be selling these on my Depop. I'm not totally sure yet. I tend to like shorts that kind of stick out from the body around the thigh or underneath your butt. It kind of like sticks out versus clinging to your thigh. That's just the type of shape that I like on myself. I was really excited about this color, again, just to be able to wear red more often on top without feeling like I was red, white, and blue all the time. So the beige was a really fun color that I was excited for, but I'm not sure if I love the fit. So the waist is a little bit looser on these, like the size chart says, and it does have a tiny bit of that stretch like their pedal pushers have in them. And you can see that these two beiges are actually slightly different in color. So this is the beige rodeo jacket, and then this is the beige pair of shorts. And the beige shorts are that fabric that feels like it has a tiny bit of that, teeny tiny bit of that stretch in it, while the rodeo jacket feels like a different type of denim, and this just feels like their regular denim. So just wanted to point that out. So this was my little haul of casual vintage items. I feel like these can be, like I said, worn from summer going into fall. I'm going to mix and match them with true vintage pieces as well as other Freddies pieces. If you have any additional questions about these items or other Freddies items, they're probably the brand that I own the most from at this point. Definitely let me know. You can find me on Instagram, and then on this other Instagram, I'm a photographer and a makeup artist and just a vintage style enthusiast. So feel free to follow along there as well. Thanks so much for watching.